The Simpsons games often look at other gaming franchises or genres and think, yeah, let's do that, exactly that, but with The Simpsons. What we're left with are Tony Hawk clones, Crazy Taxi clones, The Sims clones, beat-em-ups, platformers and point-and-click adventure games, all with extremely varying quality, with few that ever compare to what they're copying. Maybe The Simpsons Road Rage was leading us in this direction, but I never really considered a Grand Theft Auto clone to be on the table for the Simpsons franchise. But when you think about it, it makes perfect sense. The town of Springfield is bustling with exciting locations and lovable characters, and the opportunity for references to the show is limitless. However, if the game lacked a certain level of quality assurance, the Simpsons Hit and Run could have inevitably ended up as another mediocre Simpsons game, but that is absolutely not the case. The Simpsons Hit and Run is split into 7 levels, with the sandbox aspect being divided into 3 different versions of Springfield. These levels are shared among 5 different characters: Homer, Bart, Lisa, Marge, and a rather surprising 5th character who is not part of the Simpsons family. Each level contains 7 different story missions with many different objectives, for example racing Principal Skinner to school or fetching donuts for Chief Wiggum. Each new level has a range of objectives, refraining the game from becoming stale even when you have to explore the same areas of Springfield again, which all change in slight ways depending on what level you're on.
1 dozen of your best Tijuana toilet crackers, my good man.
Here you go, kid dude. Now don't blow your hand off. Or do. What do I care?
Every mission features new characters and new dialogue. While gags from the show are certainly reused throughout the game, the mission dialogue tends to be new lines written specifically for this game. So long-time fans of The Simpsons have something to look forward to.
I'm a Class 5 idiot!
When you're not trying to save Springfield, there's plenty to do in your downtime. The levels are designed more like an open-world 3D platformer, akin to the games made by Rare in that they're overflowing with collectibles and additional side missions. Each level has its own collector's cards, hidden wasp cameras, bonus missions, bonus races, all of which serve to unlock bonus minigames or new cars. There's even some unlockable costumes if you get bored of your regular attire. All of the optional content adds a substantial amount to the game, and it's all been carefully curated to include both references to the most popular Simpsons episodes and nods to some less familiar ones. While many sandbox games are praised for their realistic portrayals of real-life, lived-in environments, The Simpsons Hit and Run is much more wacky than that. You can't kill anyone, but you can still have some fun mowing people's bodies along the road, merely leading to some funny quips, and maybe a small fine from the police. Shortcuts for driving sections are plainly laid out, with giant ramps dotted about and panes of glass waiting to be smashed through. You can pretty much go as crazy as you want while driving around, without extremely dire consequences. And this is something you'll likely be doing, as some driving missions can actually be a little difficult, and you may be performing some hit and runs a bit more than you think. The design of the levels and the decent controls make the length and difficulty of some missions something to be enjoyed and not a point of frustration. On the surface, The Simpsons Hit and Run is a Grand Theft Auto clone, but in its structure and its presentation, it does so much to differ itself. Being able to explore the town of Springfield that is packed with characters and gags from the show is wonderful for fans of the show, but even if you're not a Simpsons devotee, the game's main story missions will provide a great fun time from start to finish, making this game perhaps the best Simpsons game ever made. For these reasons, I believe The Simpsons Hit and Run worthy to be placed into the Hall of Game. Thanks for watching another episode of Hall of Game, and today at 3 PM UK time I'll be streaming a little The Simpsons Hit and Run, talking about how great it is, why I like it, and just showing off the game. So if you want to check that out, come to my Twitch channel at 3 PM or give me a follow if you'd like to be notified of when I go live. Anyway, thank you for watching and have fun playing video games.